Hey, how's it going, everyone? GC Performance here, back with another video. Today we're taking a look at this beautiful absolute black hollow cage carbon ceramic oversized derailleur pulley. This was actually brought up to me by one of my viewers, or one of my buddies actually sent me this link from Instagram, and oh my, it just looks like futuristic and cool. I mean, it's definitely something that I haven't seen before, and this is my first time actually seeing it by Absolute Black. But the first initial impression of it is futuristic, cool. I want it. I really do. Just start off. I'm not paid by Absolute Black to say this. I just work in a bike shop. I like seeing new stuff. So forgive me if I get overexcited. But I'm going to kind of talk about it. I don't have one of these in my hand yet, but I will try to get one of these into the store to do an actual weight test, because they have their weights specific down here. The price tag is expensive, yes, $700, but they are claiming some crazy stuff. So not crazy, but they're claiming to be a really high tier oversized pulley, and I mean, it just looks way different. I mean, this definitely looks like so futuristic. So they have their own patent design there. They have the silent X ring, what they're saying, patent pending, and what this claim to fame for the Absolute Black oversized. Look at that thing; it looks crazy. It looks like a Batmobile, like a futuristic circle. So what they're claiming to say is that it's going to be the quietest, best shifting aerodynamic derailleur cage design created to date, and it's only made right now for Shimano, I believe, Dura-Ace, and also Ultegra. But what they're claiming is that it's a monoplate design. It is a dawn new era hollow cage as a carbon polymer monoplate construction with bespoke, oversized, full ceramic bearings and the most advanced silencing pulleys ever created. So the whole idea behind this is that they wanted to create something that was much more silent, much more efficient. They were saying that other companies that released a oversized pulley or whatever were usually a little bit more noisier because they used a cage that was very stiff. It kind of rattled around, and it didn't have the right chain line, and that their tension on the spring was always really high. And when you would try to make a oversized pulley with a high tension spring to counteract how long it will cause a lot of noise because it puts so much tension on the chain. So they want to make a lower, reduced spring weight on there to make the shifting smoother. Obviously, they want to make a product that shifts well, and is. There's no point to making an oversized derailleur pulley to replace the Shimano one if it doesn't perform better than the original one. So they want to create a smoother shifting for the Shimano, and they also want to create a quieter product as well. So get right into it. They make it in 4 different colors, I believe, right now. They have it in a PVD rainbow, which is like that kind of beautiful brass looking PVD color, like anodized. It looks really cool. They have a black, titanium, red, and gold. So let's take a look at the colors. That's a black. Black looks money. Black always looks good. And silver, titanium, I'm guessing. Red looks just cool, and the gold. But I mean, I like seeing companies push the boundaries. I definitely think it takes a lot to put something out there. So very cool to see. Hopefully, they're going after the quietest shifting. Hopefully, they make one of these for SRAM as well, because as we know, SRAM is a little bit, it gets a little bit louder. But so what they're claiming is it's 71 grams, and I've done videos on ceramic speed oversized pulley, Nova to ride oversized pulley, and also SLF as well. And I believe the ceramic speed or SLF was 74 grams in the Shimano. The ceramic speed I think was 76 grams or 78 grams. And the Nova to ride was 72 grams. This is claiming to be the lightest out of all of them, which is 71 grams, but I don't have it in my hand right now. But I would love to see if I get one to actually do a weight test on there. Color, lower lock ring, PVD rainbow, titanium, and all the color is just the lower lock ring for the bearings as well. Compatibility is only with the Shimano right now, and it fits up to a 32-tooth cassette. I don't even know if you guys can see this. Let me zoom in on it for you guys. There you go. Sorry about that. But oh my goodness gracious, it looks crazy. Carbon fiber, polymer, matrix, 70-75 aluminum, and rubber and ceramics. In the box, complete cage, lock ring tool, 2x spare X rubber rings. That's pretty cool. And 14 milliliters graphene lube. As we know, Absolute Black has done some crazy work with chains in the past. They just released a new chain, I believe, that's claiming to be faster than the original Dura-Ace chain with their own lube on there. Very cool. So why is our hollow cage so special? It is super silent, over 12 decibels noise reduction versus stock. Again, I don't know what that's worth to you if you're buying it just for the noise reduction, because on a stock Dura-Ace, I really haven't had that many issues. Like, there's never been a time where I've been riding riding my bike on A1A where it's just like, it's dead quiet sometimes. I enjoy kind of like that chitter chatter of the chain. It feels like the rubber on the road. I enjoy the sounds of cycling. It's like ASMR for like even the keyboards. That's why I buy stuff like this. Like you get accustomed to things and they bring back nostalgic sounds and stuff like that. So it never really bothered me, but I would be definitely enticed to see what this sounds like compared to a regular one. I would love to do a test later on down the road actually getting installed, what it sounds like without it and with it. So that'd be pretty cool. So this is a really big claim. The shifting is as good as the original Dura-Ace cage. So a lot of the downsides what people say about oversized pulleys with ceramic speed, Kogel, SLF, everyone always claims that, that with an oversized pulley that sometimes the cage, because it is so long, that doesn't shift as well. But what they're claiming is that it's shifting just as well. And they're also saying it's more aero than the OEM cage than oversized pulleys. It saves more watts than the cages. One of the lightest oversized cages on the market. And with that weight that they gave, that is true, but we'll have to see it in person. First monoplate construction of its kind. So pretty cool. And you guys can go to absoluteblack.cc as well if you guys really want to read all this. But I'm going to skim through it. New Aerosol pulleys. We're introducing a completely new generation of pulleys which are able to reduce the sound level by 12 to 14 decibels when compared to a stock Dura-Ace pulleys. It's a pretty big claim. This corresponds to roughly 60% of the noise reduction. Practically speaking, the cage becomes very silent, which is really cool. Flexible cage is better than a stiff one. So also with that polymer, that material they're talking about that's patent pending, what they're saying is that with a stiff cage compared to a flexure cage, the stiff cage won't be able to react as well when shifting, whereas a flex cage, because it has a little bit of movement, it will actually shift a little bit better and means less friction, less watts lost. The pulley doesn't have to fight against itself. The chain itself, the Shimano has particularly, I'm not going to sit here and read all this stuff for you guys because you guys can all go here. I just really wanted to bring this attention to someone because I think that looks really badass. Also, they're saying that with the shallower teeth, a lot of these oversized pulleys, like these other companies, they look like a normal cassette chain or like a normal pulley wheel teeth. If you notice on here, they have pretty tall teeth, like a narrow wide chain ring, like a 1x. And what they're saying is that you're going to get a better grab of each chain, which will allow for a better shift, which makes sense. Uses very tall teeth and upper pulley, which gives the best possible shifting precision. Oversized cage is actually more aero. There's been a lot of claims saying that with an oversized pulley, and I want you guys to pay attention to this because this is the thing. A lot of these companies will claim with an oversized pulley, like these big name brands, that you're saving 1 to 3 watts with this because of the fact that you have the bigger pulley wheels on them. There's ceramic bearings and that there's less tension on the chain when it's going up, which relates to less loss of power. What they're claiming, but what people will say is that because that oversized pulley hangs down farther than what a normal stock cage is, that it actually creates more drag and negates the effect of an oversized the watts you gain. So they're saying that yes, you gain watts, or yes, you're saving watts or 1 to 3 watts when with the oversized pulley because you're losing less drag, or you're losing less. Gosh, I'm tongue twisted. Yes, you're losing. Basically, you it just negates the effect. A longer pulley system in the back would actually cause more drag, and it would just negate the effect. So, but what they're claiming is that with this cage, it's actually more aero than the stock one, which is crazy. I mean, I guess if they had the wind tunnel to back it up, and all these companies claim to do wind tunnel testing and stuff like that. So you just have to kind of believe what they're saying. I'm sure they have numbers to prove it, but us as consumers will never know what the real truth is. But one, we're buying this because it looks good. It's $700. You have to spend down there. These are like your rubber seals on there that are going to protect the bearings, I believe. And the game of watt savings. This is just them talking about what they're kind of what they use for the grease of their bearings. So they're saying that they use a better quality. I think they're saying that they for main components. We're using bespoke, shielded, oversized, full ceramic bearings that are actually lightly greased, not oiled. So they're not oiling them, they're greasing them a little bit. But yeah, they have a whole mount video. Low spring setting, medium, and high, and that's the whole thing behind it. How to mount, please refer. If you have 1132 cassette in, combination with 5236, bigger, you may need chain tension in the middle. Okay. But yeah, this is basically them with the video. But yes. All that stuff, you guys can check it out. But I really just want to kind of show this off to you guys and see these new oversized pulleys. That looks so futuristic and badass. That's on a nice factor bike right there. That looks cool. And with that PVD over that oval chainring, Absolute Black makes some really sleeper products. I'm not a big fan of like the hard. I don't like the clash of the regular Dura-Ace to a different chainring color, but they make some good looking stuff. A couple pros are riding them, but that pulley wheel in the back looks crazy. I want to see that thing in person, but I figure I'd bring it up to you guys, let you guys know what I think about it. If I ever do get one in the store, I'll do a full-on review of it, but hopefully you guys enjoy the video. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section. Yay, nay, ugly, not ugly. Are you going to buy it? It is $700. This is the most expensive one I've seen. Well, not the most expensive. Ceramic Speed has a really expensive one, but this is the most stock expensive one I've seen. But yeah, it looks really cool. I want to see it. But I just figured I'd show it to you guys. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Thank you guys again for everything, and I'll see you guys in the next video.